Hi guys, it's Lucy, and today I'm going to be doing my December/Christmas haul. So, if you can see, I've been hiding all these books that I need to haul for the past couple of days because I was waiting for some books, but then I realized that I didn't really want to wait anymore to haul them, and yeah. So I'm just gonna haul them, and I'm gonna talk about them. I don't know a lot about some of the books, but a lot of the books I do know something about, so I'm just gonna say whatever I feel like, and I'm gonna try and say it quickly because I have a lot of books to show. This is probably, and by probably I mean definitely, my biggest haul yet. But keep in mind, I didn't buy myself all of these books. Almost all of them were gifts except for one. So the first book I'm going to talk to you guys about is the book that was not a gift and one that I bought myself, and that is Night Film by Marisha Pessl. This is the only book I bought myself this month, and I bought it because the Barnes & Noble near me is closing because I can't pay its rent anymore. And so I went the day before Christmas, and all the shelves were empty, and it was really sad. And this book was on super sale. It was already a bargain book, and then it had half off, so it was $3. So I bought it, and I also bought this book for my friend. So I bought her the book for Christmas, and then I kind of wanted to keep it. So then I saw this book for super sale. I was like, well, I might as well buy it now. So I bought it. I have no idea what this is about. It just looked really cool. I've heard good things about it. It's really heavy, so I'm gonna put it down now. It's heavier than you think. I don't know why it's this heavy. All the rest of the books are gifts. So next I have The Perks of Being a Wallflower. I've already read this, but it was on my wish list. What I did for my sisters is I gave them my Amazon wish list, and this was on my wish list because I wanted to own a copy, and now I do. This is the movie edition, which is fun. The Perks of Being a Wallflower is a book about a boy who writes letters, and the book is basically all the letters he's writing. They're basically kind of like journal entries, and you find out about his life, and he's navigating his first year of high school, making friends, navigating relationships, things like that. And it's really good. It's one of my favorite books, which is why I wanted to own a physical copy. Next, I have another book I've already read, and it is 1984 by George Orwell. As I said, I've already read this. I read this in 8th grade. This is probably one of the books. It was either this or The Hunger Games that got me into dystopian. If you don't know, this is definitely quintessential dystopian. It's one of the first dystopian novels ever, and it's really good. It's about this man whose name I forget because I read it in 8th grade. And he lives in the future, 1984, because at the time it was written, it was 1949. And he lives in the future in England, and basically Big Brother is watching everybody, and there are TV screens that you can't turn off. It's just about this man navigating his future life. And yeah, it's a really good book. If you haven't read it already, you should. Next, I have a book that was actually not on my wish list, but it's okay. I'm still appreciative. And that is The White Boy Shuffle by Paul Beatty. I'm not really that sure what it's about, but it's funny because my sister gave it to me, and she was like, oh, I know this wasn't on your wish list, but it's a really good book, and I think you'll like it. And 2 days before, I had added it to my Goodreads to read list. So yeah, but I'm still not really sure what it's about. But it's supposed to be really good. It's a Los Angeles Times bestseller. The next book I have is a gift from one of my friends, and it is Revolution by Jennifer Donnelly. Don't know. I had never heard of this book before, but she got it for me, and it seems really interesting. I kind of read the back, but I kind of forgot what the back said, and I'm not going to read it right now. So yeah, my plan for this is to go into it not knowing anything at all. So yeah, I haven't even looked this up on Goodreads. I don't want to know the star rating or anything. I'm just gonna go into it like this. I just think it'd be really fun because it's been a long time since I've picked up a book and not known anything or heard anything about it. So that's what I'm gonna do. Next, I have another gift from my sister, and it is The Rest of Us Just Live Here by Patrick Ness. And I have heard mixed things about this book, but I'm still really excited to read it because I think I'm gonna really like it. If you don't already know, this is a book where normally books are about the chosen ones and what their lives are about and them defeating evil or whatever, and this book is about everyone else who may not be the chosen one but still have to live life even if aliens are invading or a super villain is attacking their city. They still have to live their life. And yeah, I'm really excited to read this. I think I'm gonna like it. A lot of people have said it kind of disappointed them, but you know, whatever. I want to go into it with fresh eyes. Next, I have The Knife of Never Letting Go by Lori Halsey Anderson. I wanted this book because Lori Halsey Anderson is one of my favorite authors, and I realized I don't own any of her books, so I figured I might as well ask for the latest one. And like, this is one of the only ones I haven't read. So yeah, I don't actually know what this is about, but I like Lori Halsey Anderson's writing, so this is what I got. The next book I have is another book that I've already read, and that is Fangirl by Rainbow Rowell. This was one of my favorite books of 2015. I really enjoyed reading it, and I'm glad to have a physical copy now. I wanted the physical copy so that I could go with my not yet received physical copy of Carry On, so then it'll be like a little duo, and it'll be really cute, and that was my plan. If you don't already know, Fangirl is about a girl who is going into her first year of college, and she has a twin sister who has been basically her best friend throughout life. And then before college, her sister tells her that she doesn't want to room with her and wants to branch out and make friends separately. And the main character, whose name is Kath, is really upset about this and doesn't know how to like deal with it. And her only like consolation, like her only main focus, is the fact that she is a very well-known fan fiction writer, it turns out, who is writing a fan fiction that is supposed to be like the 7th book in a series that parallels Harry Potter. It's called the Simon Snow series, and she's writing the 7th book for that series, sort of like the fan fiction for it. And that's like how she like lives life mostly. And yeah, and it's really good. It's really cute, super cute. Next, I have a book that I might have to return, and that is Illuminated by Annie Kaufman and Jay Kristoff. The reason I might have to return this is because I think I told my other friend to get me this book, and then I went shopping with my friends and I told her to get this, but then I got home and I realized that I told my other friend to get this, but I don't know if she got me this or something else. So if she gives me a present and it's this, then I'll return this because I still have the receipt. But yeah, but in the meantime, I'm really excited about it. I've heard so many good things, and I really want a physical copy because like this is told in like transcripts and like instant messages and things, and I thought it'd look really cool. Like, look at that. That looks really cool. And yeah, and the cover is really cool. It's like this plastic thing. Look at that's so cool. Anyway, and all I know about it is that it's told in transcripts and like letters and things like that, which I find really interesting. That's why one of the reasons I really love Perks of Being a Wallflower, because it's like written as like journal entries, and I really like books like that. And I know there are aliens or something, and this is set in the future. That's what I got. The last book I received for Christmas and in this haul is Life and Death, Twilight Reimagined by Stephanie Meyer. If you don't already know, I don't know how you missed this. This is the 10th anniversary edition of Twilight. So there's Twilight here, oops, and then Life and Death here. And now that I'm looking at it, it looks like Life and Death is a little bit longer than Twilight, which is interesting. But basically, I wanted this so I could complete my collection, even though I have now realized my collection is not complete because I do not own The Short Second Life of Brie Tanner, which was actually a really good novella, just saying. But I'm going to own that soon, and then my collection will be complete. But in the meantime, I have this, and I'm really happy to have it, and my friend got it for me, and thank you, friend. So, those are all the books that I got this Christmas. Thank you so much for watching. If you like this video, please be sure to give it a thumbs up. If you have any opinions about any of the books that I bought in this video, plus these, please be sure to comment. And then now I'm gonna try and stack the books, but it's gonna be really bad, and I apologize. Okay, so I've done it. I have stacked all the books. This is definitely my largest haul ever, and probably will be for a long time. I don't think I'm gonna do a January haul or a February haul. I might do a March haul. I'm probably not gonna buy any books for a while because I have a lot that I haven't read yet, including almost all of these. So yeah, this is getting painful. So subscribe to my channel if you like seeing me talk about books, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye! Anything at all, please. Okay, and that is Illuminated by Jay Asher and... Nope, that's wrong. And I really like books like that. Ow. I just hurt myself.